You may notice that our shelves are empty, indicating how many games are sitting to our left and right.
And to the right.
To the left. Can I tell that story?
Yeah.
I had an eye doctor when I was growing up, and so whenever I'd get an eye test done, I'd have to look to the left and the right and up. And every time she'd be like, look to the left, to the right, look up.
Look up.
Just like that. It's like a family joke we have. You already knew that.
I knew that.
I was telling the people.
I know everything about Jeff. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Foster the Meeple, a channel all about
Board games.
And
board gaming things.
Exactly. Welcome to another weekly episode of Board Games and Brew. Brew. A weekly series where we drink a hot beverage and talk about board games and board gamey things. There's really no difference between what we talk about in a regular video and Board Games and Brew.
Zero.
Except
just
for the
that
fact
we have
that we drink tea and it's a Saturday morning. So happy Saturday, everybody. We are here today to do a video update on our Shelf of Shame.
It increased. To be fair,
TBS.
Is it considered shelf of opportunity or shame or whatever if you just bought it?
Yeah.
Like, what is the timeline to be qualified in that realm?
Why would we buy more games when we already had all of these unplayed games? So in my opinion, yes, it does get added to the shelf of shame because shame, I know your name.
Yeah, but you can't buy a game and, well, you can, but I mean...
We've literally bought games and played them the next day.
I'm just saying, there needs to be a threshold. It needs to be like, if it's much worse, in my opinion, if it's been on your shelf for months, which some of these
Some are more of a priority.
And some have been on our shelf for like 2 weeks.
There are some games that we're going to talk about today that were on our last
like those ones to me are bad.
And some of those ones I think we had just got.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying, some of these games we've bought in the past like week. You're right, though.
During our many last hurrahs.
You're right, though. We didn't need to buy them.
No, we didn't need to buy them.
Well, whatever. Listen, we got 2 months to get through all this.
Yeah. So I have an update from our last Shelf of Shame. And the reason that we're doing this also is because, as you know, we are on No Buy August and September, which is the perfect opportunity for us to get into the Shelf of Shame. Really gonna dig into it.
We should elaborate. We can't buy games.
Can't buy games.
Expansions. Magic cards. Except the games that we've had already on back order.
Yes.
Or pre-order. Those don't count.
Or Kickstarters.
Or paints.
No, not new Kickstarters, but ones that we've already ordered. What paint?
Or paints and painting accessories.
That's a lie.
No, I mean, like, those don't count.
Oh, paint and painting accessories don't count. We gotta have something to spend our money on, people. Come on. What we would like to do after we after we go through all of the games on our Shelf of Shame opportunity, whatever you want to call it, I am gonna put up a poll on our Patreon account, and our Patreons are gonna be able to vote for their top 10 games that they want us to play. I'm not lifting that thing down here, and that's not going on the poll. What? Oh my god, if people voted for that, I would like cry probably. I'm gonna post up a poll on our Patreon. Our patrons are gonna be able to vote on what 10 games we absolutely must play during our buying shutdown.
What if they pick those games?
Then we'll have to learn them and we'll stumble through. And it's going to be a couple months of learning, which means we're also going to probably have to force Max and Danielle to play some of these games with us.
I was just gonna say, can we ask for some sympathy from our patrons?
Please choose some light games among the heavy ones.
Please keep in mind that we are a 2-player primary household, and it is not easy for us.
I learn all the games.
No, it's not easy for us to get a 3rd and a 4th player.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind if you're picking games. Pick what you want, but please understand it could be difficult for us to play some of these. Please rewind.
An update from our last Shelf of Shame video, which we did, we posted it 3 months ago. So 3 months ago, that was a long time ago, our Shelf of Shame consisted of 27 board games. Since then, we played 9 games from that list.
That's so embarrassing.
Which included Back to the Future, Back in Time, Tiny Town's Fortune, Black Angel, Small World of Warcraft, Quest for El Dorado, Istanbul, Valor and Villainy, Explorers of the North Sea, and Marvel Villainous. Those are the 9 games that we played.
3 per month.
Yeah. So, but it's not nothing.
It's true. It is not nothing.
That is the update from our last Shelf of Shame video. Let's get into our now much expanded Shelf of Shame because we have a shopping addiction, and that's okay.
I know we're doing August and September.
Jeff thinks he's not going to buy games.
I'm going till like next year, I think.
You think?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Let's dive in.
Do you want me to go first?
Sure. We'll start wherever.
All right, we're going quick because there's a lot. And remember these. Remember.
Well, yeah.
The 5th of November. Is it the 5th of November? V for Vendetta?
I have no idea. I did not like that movie.
What?
At least I've seen it. Max. All
so
right.
remember these. They will be listed. Vote. First up, Project L from Boardcubator. Just got this.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago. Puzzly. Tetris-esque. Bit of an engine builder, I think. Don't know a ton about it. Project L, Boardcubator. Look at this. Beautiful thing. Beautiful. That's our first up. We're going fast, people.
We're going fast. Next up, we have Poetry for Neanderthals. This was on our Shelf of Shame in our last video. We still haven't played it. Probably going to take this to work to try and get to play it. It's a party game. You can only use one-syllable words to describe a thing.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I have no interest in playing that.
I bought this for you for Christmas,
I know.
so that's nice.
I know.
Okay, well, I'll just take it to work.
But you know I don't like party games.
I know, but I thought maybe
I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. Did that hurt your feelings?
A little bit.
Well, now I feel bad.
That's okay. You don't need to play it.
Can I be honest? I completely forgot that you got that for me.
Yeah.
I love it. I can't wait to play it. Now everyone's going to think I'm a jerk. I feel bad. Next up, we just bought this as well. Codenames Duet. Is it a co-op version of Codenames?
Yeah,
basically.
I think so.
For 2-player?
Yeah, I think it's like a campaign.
That's 2 or more. That's pretty cool.
Neat.
Vlada Chavatal, Czech Games Edition. Codenames Duet.
Czech Games Edition.
I feel really bad about Poetry for Neanderthals.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. I don't really care that much. Next up, we have Hogwarts Battle. This is the Monster Box of Monsters expansion. We have completed Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle, the original game. This is the expansion. It's a deck building game in the world of Harry Potter, and we liked the original game. It wasn't like overly complicated, so this one adds in Luna Lovegood, so I'm interested. I feel like we should just play it so we can get it back to Zach.
The game was okay.
Yeah.
If it wasn't Harry Potter, I'd been like, nah.
If it wasn't Harry Potter, I wouldn't have cared as much. That's the show. That's the show.
Next up, Fast, The Crystal Caverns by Leader Games. I'm just looking quickly.
I have a feeling people are going to pick this game.
Art by Kyle Farron and game by David Somerville and Patrick Leader. I also think people will pick this one, and that's fine.
Jeff really wants to play it.
And I really want to play it. I need to learn it. I'm excited to play it, but you know what Leader games are like. Complicated. I wasn't aware there's like a different version of Fast.
Really?
I can't remember the name.
The game is very vast.
Yep.
Next up, we have Funfair, and this is from Good Games Publishing, designed by Joel Finch, and we won this in a giveaway. So this recently came within the last couple weeks.
Yep.
And I have no idea what it's about, except for that it's about theme parks, and I love a good theme park, so let's get her on the table.
Can I just state something quickly?
Absolutely.
What I'm looking at on the table is literally a prime example of our differences in life. Look how perfect mine are. So I'm placing mine like perfectly.
I'll take a video.
Stacking them. And Jamie has hers just thrown.
That's Jeff's. That's mine.
Anywho, that's literally our lives in a nutshell. Except at work. For some reason, Jamie at work is like super prepared.
YouTube, like
super organized.
Anything that has to do with work, I am like on it. I'm
non-work. I think she's.
I'm an 18 employee.
She spends all of her effort and capabilities and mental fortitude at work. That when she gets home, it's like. Blah!
Yeah, anyway. Let go at home.
Next up is one that's been on our shelf for a while. This is a Zach game from Hutch. Rajas of the Ganges R&R Games. And it is designed by Inca Brand. Don't know anything about this. I know it's popular.
Looks complicated.
I know it's popular. We recently watched a
Game Night. But they were playing the dice version of this game, I think.
What is up with this?
I don't know.
Really
We've never opened it. How'd it get like that? Zach, what a mess.
Did he open it?
I don't know. It's probably our fault, let's be honest. It still has the gel pack in it.
This might be this quick. It's really annoying. This is trash.
You getting annoyed?
No, I'm just thinking about Poetry for Neanderthals.
No, that's not my type of game.
I thought maybe.
These should help a little bit.
Closes now.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, Rajas of the Ganges.
There are some of these games that belong to Zach that are currently living on our shelves, and I don't want to give them back until we play them.
Yep.
But now that he's home from Egypt for life, we got to give him his games back, so we got to play them.
For life. I give him...
He's a gypsy.
I give him a year.
Oh, nomad, a world traveler. All right, next up. We have Arkham Horror, the card game.
I hate that.
Your arm is always in the way. You know where I put the game. Arkham Horror, the card game from Fantasy Flight Games. This is a living card game, a game by Nate French and Matthew Newman. So like I said, living card game, which is one of the reasons why we haven't gotten into it, because those can be a bit of a dive into a deep hole if you want to keep playing them. However, I do feel like we will really like this. I like the theme.
I get a little bit worried because I do have an addictive...
It's supposed to be so good.
I have an addictive personality.
And we can't buy expansions right now, so...
Yeah. If I know our patrons, they'll pick that one.
Probably.
Because they'll be like, haha, suckers. Next up is from Stronghold Games and designed by David Turtzi. Oh, this one. I remember. Vangelis Bagiartakis. Kitchen Rush. Jamie just bought this.
Pick this one, please.
Chaos Incarnate.
Yeah, while cooking.
We've played Overcooked on like PlayStation, and it was chaos. So I imagine Kitchen Rush is also going to be chaotic.
But pick that one because I really want to play it.
Stop! Hey, no, that's not how this works.
Next up, we have another newer purchase, Winter Queen. We do also have an expansion for this, which I haven't pulled out.
Okay.
But Winter Queen is self-published. It's a game by Yuri Zervalviv. This is like what Frozen was based off of, peeps. Pick this one too. Anyways, what?
This was Frozen was based off this?
The story of the Winter Queen.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, like when I was a kid, Zach and I had a movie called The Ice Queen. We used to watch that all the time. It's kind of the same thing.
So, are you saying Frozen is just a ripoff?
Like all Disney movies are from fairy tales. Hello.
It's called a lance. Hello.
There's a lot of gems in this game, and that's all that I really know about it. Something about something royal wizards and stuff. Anyways, I think it looks really pretty, and I would really like to play it. But it's relatively new.
Can I just state quickly that it's called a lance. Hello is from A Knight's Tale.
Well, we should have known that. Max.
I'm just saying.
Max, it's from A Knight's Tale.
Next up is one everyone should pick, I think.
I mean, we could play more than 10 games.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. And that is from Fantasy Flight Games, no longer in print. Wizards of the Coast, yada, 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 designed by Richard Garfield. I'm assuming, yep. Android Netrunner, the card game.
The card game. Next up, we have Micro Macro, which is like a Where's Waldo board game of crime.
Experience.
And this is from Pegasus Spiel. And I believe that this recently won the Spiel de Jahres.
Yeah.
It is from Johannes Sich. And I really want to play this and stop yawning.
I can't help it, man. Just gotta accept it.
And I really want to play this. I am very excited for you guys to choose this as one of the 10 games. Guarantee we say that about like over 10 of these games.
Definitely.
But I want to play
I'm actually really excited because there's some freaking good games on this list.
Oh, heck yeah. Oh, this one. Pick this one.
Next up from AEG and designed by Kevin Ross, Calico. I mean, look at that freaking cat.
I gotta play this game.
Look at that little kitty.
Hi, honey.
He's so cute. She's so cute. It's so cute. Calico. I don't know anything about this.
It's an abstract game where you're like building a quilt for cats.
That's cute.
Next up, we have a twofer.
Ooh, yep.
I've actually already learned how to play this game. This is Call to Adventure from Brotherwise Games, and this was designed by Chris and Johnny O'Neill, the men themselves, the brothers of Brotherwise. So we have the original and the Name of the Wind expansion. Name of the Wind is Jeff's favorite book. It's one of my favorite books.
It is by far my favorite book. It's not even close.
We have now encouraged many people in the Discord to read it. Actually, many people already had as
Jeremy's reading it right now.
Yeah, so this is just like an adventure game where you're like building out a character's like quest, basically.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, and this one has a character's Name of the Wind. So
come on.
Pick this one, guys. I have already learned how to play this, but it was so long. I learned it and then we just didn't play it that day. And we love Brotherwise games, so we just... Yeah.
Do you know what is interesting, though, and why I'm a little bit hesitant to play this game? Because I know once I play this and this, I'm going to want the Stormlight Archive. I don't know if Johnny and Chris are fans of Name of the Wind and Stormlight Archive. amazing because those are my 2 favorite book series of all time.
It do be facts, though.
Anywho, I'm super excited. Next up has been on the shelf for a while. Alexander Pfister, Eggert Spiel, Blackout Hong Kong. I don't know a ton about this, to be completely frank and honest with you. We got a really good deal on this.
The power went out in Hong Kong.
Yes, but I don't know. Is it like...
I don't know. We don't know anything about it.
Doesn't matter. I'm actually excited to play this one, and we got a crazy good deal on it when we bought it. I think we got it for like...
Yeah, they made too many.
Like $15 or something.
Next up, we have... Oh, I'm out of breath from looking at that. Cleopatra and the Society of Architects, and this is from Mojito Studios, and it was designed by, I know it's Bruno Cathala and Ludovic Mablanc.
Look at this thing.
Yeah, this is...
Look how thick, boy.
Thick boy. This is one of Zach's games, and this is another one that I've actually learned how to play, and then we just didn't play it. But I really want to play this so that we can get this back to Zach, because it takes up some serious shelf space, but it is a beautiful game. It involves like building monuments, and there's some tile placement. There's a lot of different mechanics in this game.
Did you know Zach loves Egypt?
Yeah, he lived there for like 7 years. What?
You're a ruiner of jokes.
Remember when you didn't like...
Oh my god!
Neanderthals? That is Cleopatra and the Society of Architects.
Do you remember the infinity knot I bought you for Christmas that you literally...
That's sitting on our coffee table?
Stop it.
It is sitting on our...
You hate that thing.
I don't.
Jamie,
it's sitting on our coffee table.
You're such a liar.
If I hated it, I wouldn't put it out for all to see.
It was on the microwave for a long time.
Yeah, that's a nice spot for it. You can see it every day.
Yeah, if we want to start going down this road, talk about gifts.
Another big boy.
Designed by The Miko. Or the art is by The Miko. Game by Carl Van Ostrand with Johnny Pack and Drake Villarreal. Final Frontier Games. Merchant's Cove. The Pearl of the Five Realms.
That's a mouthful. Everything you just said. Yeah,
it's got minis. We be painting minis.
Minis. And they're cute.
I'm painting those ones.
Can I have a cute one?
Nah.
This one. Is that a dog? No, that's a person.
A Merchant's Cove, asymmetrical Euro game.
Huge.
Big boy.
Sam at Lord of the Board loves this game.
Yep. Sam was the reason why we basically bought this.
Yeah.
Him and his wife love it. I think we have similar tastes to Sam. Any hoozles.
This was also on our shelf of shame last time. This is Altiplano from Renegade Games and DLP Games. I almost said Dip Games, but it's DLP. Designed by Rainer Stockhausen. This is from the same designer who did Orleans. This is another one of Zach's games. It has a llama on it, so probably gonna love it. I don't know anything about it.
Me neither.
But yeah, we gotta play it so we can get it back.
Is that an actual llama from the game?
Oh my god.
There's a little like cardboard standy llama.
Yeah, this game looks very interesting. Pick this one, guys.
Altiplano.
Pick me.
Next up has been on our shelf for a very long time. Designed by Corey Knizia, Fantasy Flight Games.
Corey Knizia? He did something else.
He does a ton of stuff.
Oh, okay. Is it The Initiative?
It is The Initiative.
I love The Initiative.
Yeah.
Okay.
Star Wars Rebellion, epic Star Wars 2-player battle game. I want to play it so badly, but I'm just terrified of it.
Scared.
It's just, I don't know. I'm scared of the rules.
This would be like a full day commitment for us because it would be like a learning game, plus it's typically a 5-hour game.
I mean, there's no way I'm not painting these tiny ass minis too.
Yeah, tiny ass minis.
Even though they're
Death Star.
Super tiny.
This is just an expansion. This was also on our Shelf of Shame video last time. This is Everdell Pearlbrook expansion. I really want to play it. I think next board game weekend we should play Everdell.
I agree.
And we could just add this in. So
I poo-poo on Everdell a lot. But...
yeah, you old poo-pooer. I love Everdell. This expansion adds in pearls and lizards. Ooh, and an otter. Cool. Anyways, I love Everdell because it's adorable.
Next up from
25th
Century Games, designed by Kevin Lanzig and illustrated by Andrew Bosley. We have Jurassic Parts. I actually just chatted with Jazz from
Jazz.
Lobby of Hobbies last night. He was playing it with his wife. Said it's very simple, very great intro game.
Set collection, I think he
said.
said.
Maybe something like that. And yeah, I'm actually pretty excited to play this.
Me too. I love dinosaurs.
I really am interested to see how intro this is.
Right.
Because I am having some friends that are starting to kind of ask questions about stuff, and that might be a good one to introduce area control to.
Next up, one we got on one of our many last hurrahs, Bunny Kingdom from Yellow and Richard Garfield. This is a game about bunnies in a kingdom. I think it's area control. I don't know.
Could paint every time I'm into painting now, so anytime I look, I'm like, oh, we could paint that.
The little castles?
Yeah,
we could. Yeah, Bunny Kingdom. Don't know much about it except for the fact I know a lot of people really love this game, and we just got it.
Card drafting area control?
Oh, neat.
I think.
Bunnies. Bunny control.
A drafting and area control game by Richard Garfield.
About bunnies.
Illustrated by Paul Mafayon.
Bunny.
All right, next up is an expansion to Santorini, a game we love a lot that I suck at. And that's the Golden Fleece expansion. It gives you some extra builders, new character types, a new board, which is interesting. It comes with an ocean board. Don't know a ton of what mechanically this changes. I'm assuming just some new builders and a new map and maybe some new ways to play the game. But yeah, I'm actually really excited to play that. We do like Santorini. Jamie always wins, but...
I always wins.
Yeah.
I do be winning. I only have some small box games left on my side. We have Star Realms, a card game that was recommended to us by many, many people, but most recently Jazz from Lobby of Hobbies. We bought this immediately after... He told us how much he loved it, and we haven't played it yet. This is a sci-fi deck building game that is supposed to be quite good.
Yeah, I bet.
And it's just little, so, I mean, regardless of what people vote on, I'm sure this one will probably get played soon.
Yeah, I mean, we're probably going to, we're going to get through the majority.
Do you think we can get through all of these?
I actually do.
All of them?
We play enough games that I think if we actually were like, we want to play all of these in the next 2 months,
it's more so the learning aspect that takes up a lot of time.
And like games that come in that we need to review can cause. Next up, we have Shipwrights of the North Sea. It's the final in the North Sea trilogy that we haven't played.
Yeah, it's the only one we haven't played.
This is from Renegade Game Studios, Garfield Games, and designed by Shem Phillips. We really like the Architects series. We really like the North Sea series.
Yep.
This is just the last one that we haven't played for no particular reason.
From the North one. We still haven't played Paladins.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know anything about this. I don't know how it plays.
They all play a little bit differently. Explorers was tile placement. Raiders is like worker placement? I can't remember now.
It's worker placement.
Yeah, it's worker placement. So I don't know what this one's all about, but yeah, they're good games, so I definitely would like to play that one soon. Next we have Unstable Unicorns, a game that we got in our last recent haul. You would have seen this. It is a build a unicorn army, betray your friends, unicorns are your friends now. I think it's like a party-esque type game. Little game that is... You know, I'm not dying to play it, but I would also like to play it.
Yep.
I don't know. So that's Unstable Unicorns. Not much to say about that one.
Next up, we have 2 expansions to Empires of the North. Imperial Settlers Empires of the North. That's Roman banners and Japanese islands.
Yep.
Ignacy Trzewiczek and Joanna Kajanka.
Yeah.
And this is from
Portal Games.
So we love Empires of the North. It's a cute engine builder game. Jamie loves playing as one particular faction.
Penguin Girl.
These introduce 4 new factions, or 2 new factions with 2
new Japanese factions, 2 new Roman factions.
Yeah. Thanks for getting me through that one.
You're welcome. That's why
Flavian and Trajana, Umineko, and Socorro.
New factions. Yeah, excited. Love.
Empire of the North is so good.
Next up, we have Cartographers. This is from Thunderworks game designed by Jordy Adden. We played 1 round of this on Tabletop Simulator, so I'm not counting that as an actual play of this game. We've never fully played it. We recently got this. It is a roll and write game that is supposed to be very, very popular in the role player world, and we love role player, so I'm pretty excited.
I think I'm going to love that game.
Yeah, Jeff's all about the roll and writes nowadays.
The N rights.
The N rights.
Yep. I'm running out of games here, but one of the last ones I have is Top Gun.
Woo! Top Gun!
I'm assuming Prospero Hall.
Yep. It's by Mixlore.
Mixlore. And one half of this game, dogfighting. The other half, you're playing volleyball. Beach volleyball. Obviously. Tom Cruise. In a jeans and no top.
Jeans, no top. That's the best combo.
The best combo for Tom.
I wish that they were jorts and not jeans.
We bought this recently for super cheap.
It just okay, we bought this for $9. This past week, it went on sale for $3 at Walmart.
$3 Canadian.
$3 Canadian. That's free, America.
That's free for Americans.
Jeez.
Basically.
Just come up here and throw a penny at us and we'll give you all the Top Guns.
Here's my quarter. I don't know what we're going to think of this, but I will mention how this I'm loving. I love all of this
the
art.
artwork.
Love it.
Love it.
Top Gun.
Next up is currently the only review game that we have on our shelf of shame, and that is Wild Space from Catch Up Games, Asmodee Canada, and in the US it is published by Pandasaurus Games.
Yep.
So we were sent this for review from Asmodee Canada. I actually don't know anything about it, to be honest with you. Become the wealthiest explorer in the galaxy, so, you know, love that.
Yep.
So we will be learning and playing this one regardless of a vote. I might not even put it on the vote. We have to play this and review it.
BlackRock Games as well, I don't know.
BlackRock Games, Catch Up Games, Asmodee, Pandasaurus. Everybody publishes this game.
Everyone's got a piece of that one.
I haven't heard anything about this, but the art is super cute. It's got animals in space. So
yeah, and it looks like a character from Portal.
Yeah, Portal. Yeah. Obviously.
Next up, we have like the original Dune. Is this the original Dune?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Dune non-Imperium.
Non-Imperium Dune, and this is from Gale Force 9 and designed by Bill Eberly, Jack Kittredge, and Peter Olotka. This is just Dune.
Dune.
Again, the non-Imperium version. I don't know a ton about this. I love Dune. The theme resonates with me. I think it's a lot of negotiation, which makes sense thematically for Dune. But I think this game has a lot of negotiation elements to it.
The tagline says, "The spice must flow." What is it with spice? Every game, spice. Where are the gems? Next up, I may as well just talk about all three of these because I got all of these at the same time, and they're all little party games. We have Codenames, Original, Just One, and Monikers. I bought these 3 games to play at work, and we didn't end up playing any games. It was a real bummer. These are games that we will most likely take with us when Max and Danielle are coming to visit us, and we're going to PEI for a few days, so I think these would be fun games to play with them there.
Technically played Monikers before.
Yes.
But
well,
just not
yeah,
this
we've
one.
never played the true game. Oh, actually, we've played Codenames.
Yes.
Screw that then. Take that off the list. But these two we haven't technically played. Just One from Repos Productions, designed by Ludovic Rowdy and Bruno Sauter, and Monikers is from CMYK Games. Those are the last 2 games on my side.
Get the big boy.
Come on, big boy. Hop along, bunny money. Okay.
Next up, from Awaken Realms, designed by Christoph Piskorski and Marcin Swierkot. Tainted Grail. And alongside of that, we have the Age of Legends and Last Night expansion.
This game looks insane.
So,
do I like this game?
I waited for this game for a long time. I ended up getting my hands on a copy. Thank you to Lance at Lancelot Games for getting this for me. And I am stoked. I have not opened this yet, and I really want to.
Yeah.
But I've not opened it because I've taken the plastic wrap off, but I'm gonna do an unboxing of
Solo video from Jeff coming at you.
Yeah, a solo video, my first ever. We'll see how that goes. But
Solo YOLO.
Tainted Grail, I don't know what else to say.
It's gigantic.
It is gigantic and insanely heavy.
Is this a campaign?
Yeah. It's got a storybook.
Well, we have to finish Sleeping Gods first.
I know. In all truthfulness, I don't know if I want to include this one on the list. Yeah, like we have Sleeping Gods. These games just take a lot of
we should wait until we get a board game table that we can cover.
I'm not in a rush to play it because I'm gonna paint the minis.
Yeah.
And then I'll play it.
Yeah.
We have Sleeping Gods we need to get through. We still need to work through Imperial. So like
the initiative we need to finish.
We have some big campaign-ish games that I want to finish first.
Yeah.
So I'm not in a rush to play this.
No rush.
Stay tuned for an unboxing.
I just really wanted to show you.
I just really want. I'm just leaving these here because I'm not lifting these down.
We have 2 other games that I'm just not pulling down off the shelf. We have Mage Knight, the Ultimate Edition from Vlaada Chvátil.
Yeah, Vlaada Chvátil.
That is from WizKids. And we also have Twilight Imperium 3rd Edition.
I think that's Fantasy Flight.
From Fantasy Flight. It is definitely from Fantasy Flight Games. And Christian Peterson.
Don't pick those.
Don't pick those.
So Mage Knight, I think I'm going to play solo at some point.
And I don't want to play Twilight Imperium.
And Twilight Imperium, even if you pick it, it's not getting played.
It's not going to get played. We just, no. Maybe in the winter time.
It might get played this winter when, Zach or Jason's here for a few days and we've dedicated time to playing it.
Yeah.
but it's not going to get played.
Yeah, to put things in perspective a little bit, obviously summers are usually busier.
Definitely.
Over the next few weekends, we've got Jason and Zach might be coming, and Jeff's parents visiting, and a wedding, and then Max and Danielle visiting for a week and a bit in September. Yeah. So just, Anyways, those are all of the games we have on our Shelf of Shame, which won't be growing over the next few months.
Unless, again, a pre-order comes in.
Or a pre-order. Other than that, this shouldn't be growing. So like I said, I am putting a poll up on our Patreon, so our Patreons are able to vote on what 10 games they would like us to play. But we didn't want to exclude everyone if you're not a Patreon. We also want you to have a little bit of input. So what we would like you to do is put in the comments below what is the one game of this whole list that you really, really want us to play. Yep. And I will add all of those into the numbers and totals of the Patreon poll as well. So you get one choice instead of 10. Yep. Is kind of how that's going to work. But we just wanted to make sure you had some input. So let us know down below what you think of some of these games. We'd love to know. Let us know the one you'd like us to play. And that's all we have for you guys today. We've got a lot of learning and a lot of playing to do.
I'm stoked.
I'm pretty excited,
there is some
honestly.
Amazing games on this table.
Not only do we want to play a bunch of these games, but I'm excited to get into some of our old games that we haven't played a lot. Like Santorini, I just want to play. And like there's a bunch that we haven't played in a while because we're always playing new games. So little time, so much to do. Anyways, that's all that we have for you guys today. If you like what you see, please consider subscribing to us here on Foster the Meeple by clicking that subscribe button down below. Give this video a thumbs up. Share it to your friends and family because they want to watch this.
Spread the love.
Guarantee. If you are interested in buying any of these games, the first place to look could be your friendly local gaming store. For us here in Halifax, it is the Boardroom Game Cafe, which we like to go and visit at least once a month to play some games. All of their information will be right here as well as down below. Make sure you go check them out if you're in the area.
You never let me do my dangle finger.
Dangle finger. If you're interested, please consider joining us on our Discord where we have all the chats into the wee hours of the morning and all the fun. We have so much fun.
I haven't slept in a month.
We're recently talking a lot about some of our favorite childhood movies like Heavyweights and Over the Top.
Kyle, my good friend Kyle, is now watching Over the Top with Sylvester Stallone because he's never seen it.
It's an arm wrestling movie.
And it's amazing. Yeah. And I have to watch Heavyweights.
You've never seen Heavyweights?
Never. No, I'd never even heard of it.
That's why Dan said that. He's like, at least one of you seen it. I was like, we've both seen it. What are you talking about? Anyways, crazy. We've mentioned Patreon, so where you can vote on our top 10. If you're interested in supporting us on Patreon, that information will be down below as well. Of course, it's not necessary at all, but if you're interested, it's down below.
And we appreciate it.
And we definitely appreciate it as we are trying to upgrade our equipment to be better YouTubers.
Yeah.
I think that's all that we have for you guys today. So
is it?
I think.
All right, let's start the video.
Wait. We also have social media at Foster the Meeple if you're interested in following us on there.
You need a script.
Instagram and Twitter. I have it all in my brain. That's all we have for you guys today. Now we say farewell. So long, farewell, Avita say adieu. Later days, later
Can you do this with your finger?
You and you and you.
No, do mine. Feel mine.
Ew, do mine.
Oh, you're not even doing it right. Do that. Look.
How do you do it? Ding, 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 oh, I do. Ew, I hate that.
No, do mine.
I don't like it. It's like dead. Anyways, I think that's it. Now you can put the games back.
What? No.
Okay, thank you.
We said we were keeping this snappy.
Well, listen.
Snappy, snap, snap.
Here, I'll give you this one. You get the little one, I get the big one.
Yeah, so anything by Richard Garfield, I'm super interested in playing. Surprise box! These are so heavy, man.
Don't trip.
These are insanely heavy.
Yeah. Ow, I bit my tongue.